Co-host Keemstar.
I have no idea when you guys are gonna see this because obviously like this guy doesn't want to release stuff until a year later or whatever, but it is Friday the 13th right now, and I couldn't think of a better guest than the conspiracy guy. Like, well, you're so much more than that, but right now that's like your main thing that you're just blowing up on. Shane Dawson.
We're about to get creepy with Shane Dawson.
This is crazy. I'm very excited. I know you guys have questions. I have a lot of questions. Starting question, what? Like what, how your life, your world, your mansion, your...
So we're getting right into this.
Can we...
This might, by the way, guys, this might be a little bit different of an episode. We might be getting interviewed this whole episode. Because that's kind of what Shane does.
Shane's about to flip the script.
All right, so
okay.
Shoot me with it.
So, okay, now, who are you in the Marvel universe of like nice YouTube douchebags? I use that in like a nice way. You said it earlier. You said we like to be douchey and show our stuff off, right?
Yeah.
Is there a different word for it?
No. Just keep going.
So like, okay, so there's you, right? So you're like the king of this mansion.
I'm not the king. I don't... See, the thing is, Shane... Listen.
You're such a liar. You are the
listen,
fucking...
You're the king, babe. Hey.
You are the king.
But
Come
do I
on.
act like a king? Do I want to be
Yes.
referred to as a king? No, I don't.
Yes.
Listen, guys. This is gonna sound so disingenuous, but I'm a very humble person. I'm a very good guy. Are you guys?
No, you are.
Come on. Listen. So what's the question? What's the fucking question?
Okay.
Where do I play in? What Marvel
think
character?
what Shane
I'm
is-
fucking Superman. Because I'm the fucking man.
Yes, that's
See,
what I
that's
wanted.
satire, guys. It's a joke. You know what I mean?
right.
No, listen. The Clout Gang stuff. I touched on this in the X video.
Right.
It's like it's almost like a fucking meme. It's a joke. You know.
Part
what I
of
mean?
the culture is like I want to be successful one day. I want to have a Lamborghini. I want to have like nice bags or nice shoes. And I feel like Clout Gang kind of represents like this is cool. Like
Yeah.
And
Work
I came
hard.
out here with the idea to like collaborate and live in a house with other people who want to create stuff and build stuff and scale and just grow. And Rice was really the first person I met, Rice Gum. And you guys already know he's like a villain on YouTube. He's like the douchebag on YouTube, right? So we kind of like went with that. And like this is actually a little bit of a hint toward one of the future episodes. We're actually gonna be bringing on Brian Lee, not Rice Gum, and that's exactly how it's gonna be packaged and showed to you guys because I kind of want to show Rice.
Brian Lee is Rice Gum's real name.
Whoa.
I want to show who he really is, what we really are and stuff. I don't want people to get misconstrued.
People don't understand. Rice Gum is an online troll.
Yeah.
Like he's not the
Listen,
person.
save it for his episode. We gotta save
Okay.
it. We gotta. We've
Well,
said too much.
I met him
already.
at Chipotle once.
He said that.
He
He actually
told
said
us.
that.
Yeah,
he said that.
told
He's
us
like,
about it.
oh, he probably wouldn't remember.
Oh no, I remembered it, but that's only because Lily Pons was there and she did a backflip, and I didn't ask her to. She just did it.
She just did.
She was
That
excited.
sounds
I
like
don't.
Lela. Sounds like Lela.
Wait, okay. So you're here, right? So the reason I'm asking is I have a lot of questions. Okay, how do I go? Number one, rap music. Do you do it?
No, I do not.
Okay, but Jake Paul and is he in a different castle?
Here's the thing.
He
that
is
you
in
don't
the
know.
most different castle that you could possibly
He
be in.
did do a rap song, but he refuses to release it, and it's actually fucking good. Not like this YouTube
I did it
rap.
for the lulz.
Not this YouTube rap. He's actually done music. He'll never release it, and I don't know why.
I'm gonna
It
stay in my
actually
lane.
is good.
I'm gonna stay in my lane. We'll let Rice and Jake and everybody do that shit.
But is their rap a joke? Like, is it supposed
well,
to
clearly.
be bad?
I mean, clearly.
Like Jake Paul likes teachers. Teachers are cons.
My teachers never taught me that. How to deal with this or that. How to make my paper stack.
Whatever. It's called.
It's all supposed to be. All this music from like Rice Gum and stuff is supposed to be entertainment. Like he's not trying to be like artistic or musically like on that level. It's supposed to be entertainment. Yeah, it's fun.
Satire. It's just a joke.
But is Jake supposed to be fun? Because I want to
Jake-
see.
See, I don't know if. Well, it's obviously.
okay.
It's pretty funny, obviously.
It's everyday, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
But I don't know.
Here's the thing with Jake Paul's stuff, right? He put it out there, all right? And he thought it was the greatest thing ever. Once we all shit on it and was like, this is horrible, and we memed it, that's when he took a step back and said, oh, I just filmed this in a couple hours. I made the whole song in a couple hours. It's not supposed to be serious. But he was trying to be serious.
Really?
So he was called out on it, yeah.
So like, okay, the everyday bro thing. So they made that thinking like, this is good.
I think so.
I think that a little piece of them was like, yeah, maybe we could do it. I mean, Jake is an opportunist who has a really good understanding of the internet and how it works.
You guys don't like each other.
I hate Jake Paul with a burning passion.
And that's not just like a bit. Like,
No. It's very. That's very real. That's a very
real
real
quick, just to summarize it. Jake Paul used to date Alyssa Violet.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. That's how Alyssa and I know each other because we're both from Ohio. We've been friends.
Are you done?
Alyssa Violet and Jake broke up because there was a lot of abuse and shit like that. Alyssa started,
Listen, we got to clarify that because it's a huge word. Verbal and just mental stuff.
Okay.
Listen, I don't even necessarily want to fucking talk about
just
that.
real quick, I'm just gonna go through it really
Everybody,
quick.
especially
Alyssa and him are now like madly in love and they've been dating. So there has been Jake wants Alyssa back. All right, it's not gonna happen.
That's real, though?
No.
Oh, it's just for
This is what Keem has developed in his head. That is not
this
real.
This is reality. So what he has tried to do is he's tried to destroy Banks. He came out with this crazy story where he was at a nightclub and he started choking, Jake's assistant.
Meg was assaulted by a man last night who is in the same community and space as us.
We got it all, kids. Merch link in bio. This is the hottest merch we've made yet. Dab on them haters. Kids, the Jake Paulers are copping the merch, and you should too. Join the Jake Pauler family.
I mean, he literally like dragged me by my neck.
He came out and said this to the world in front of 7-8 million people,
Listen,
right?
can I tell this little part of the story?
Sure.
So Jake had made that everyday bro thing, and then Alyssa and Rice collaborated and made Every Night Sis as a response. They all blew up. It was drama and it was whatever. And for the most part, the beef between Jake and Alyssa is very real. But for Rice, for everyone else, it was just fun YouTube beef, whatever. But then he sat down with the title "My Assistant Was Assaulted." Sat down and told 8 million people that I choked and basically beat the fuck up his female assistant at a club and cheated on Alyssa all on the same night.
That was you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jake,
This is what really
Jake
blew me.
legitimately tried to ruin this man's career.
We all know how powerful the Jake Paulers are, and so we can use that power for good.
People like that need to be stopped.
All you can do is grow and get better every day, bro.
When this happened, Rice came into my room, and I don't even know if I really ever talked about this, so this is kind of inside information. Rice came into my room and he said, dude, you gotta wake up. Me and Alyssa are asleep. He's like, dude, you gotta wake up. Jake just posted a video about you. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, what was it about? He's like, dude, it's bad. He said you hit his assistant last night and he said you cheated on Alyssa. And he's saying this in front of Alyssa. And thank God, Alyssa is fucking the best. She sits up and she goes, yeah, he's just doing this to fuck with you. Figure out what you need to do to respond to this. I know it's not true. So right off the get, she was she backed me. And then at that point, that's all I was really worried about. So I was like, all right, let's fucking go. I'm like, that's cool. Luckily for me, I know all the people who own the club, Warwick, the club in question. I was there with 20 people who were both mine and Alyssa's friends. And I just kind of broke it down, and my 30, 40-minute response video came out in the same day, just a few hours after his. My assistant was assaulted.
All of this does not add up. And he hit a girl in 20 minutes.
And this was the day he was supposed to hit 10 million subs. He went on the H3 podcast. I think he lost 1 million subs from it.
Because it was very clear that they were lying. Me running Drama Alert, it's my job to know if this really happened or not, because this is a big story, right? I actually got in contact with the nightclub, and they said that they went through the security all night and that this just did not happen. It did not happen. It was a manufactured thing. Jake went as far as claiming that he filed a police report, and then we found out that there was no police. Were you ever contacted by the police about choking anyone? Never. No, it was all manufactured to ruin his career.
And Meg Zelly, the girl who was in question, was fired a month after all this happened.
Right.
And the video's never been taken down. I actually sat down with Jake and we decided.
You sat down with him after that?
I've sat down with him.
Yeah, because there was a major potential lawsuit with that shit.
We sat down to try to mediate things because I was like, dude, you fucked up. I'm suing the fuck out of you for this. Turns out we sat down. I mean, I didn't really lose much from it. I blew the fuck up from it, to be honest, and he lost from it because the internet's
lied.
The
You
internet's
can't do
really
that.
good at that stuff. We sat down and we came to the settlement of him coming out, apologizing and stuff, which obviously never fucking happened. Honestly, I don't necessarily want to talk too much about the Jake stuff. I want him to be out of my life.
He admitted to you, sitting down in that room, he admitted to you, oh, I made everything up because...
Well, what he basically did was put all the blame on his assistant.
Oh,
Said his
she
assistant
said
said all
this
this stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
But it didn't mean much to me because A, I know that he heard this out of the corner of his fucking ear and like loved it. And like I know that he over-exaggerated it because he over-exaggerates everything. And he's like, we're friends. That's obviously no like secret.
Yeah.
And even though we're friends, like he has to do his fucking job. He called me and as a friend kind of gave me a heads up like, dude, I kind of have to like report on this shit and like what's going on? Like tell me this isn't true. And I'm like, dude, none of this shit's true. And you're like, dude, it's just me and you talking. Like what's going on? Like, did you do this? Did you do that? And I'm telling him, like, dude, it's not fucking
Because
true.
I have to know. I'm not going to fucking ruin Drama Alert and put out a fake story, you know what I mean?
Erica, if you have security footage proving that this actually took place, I will leave YouTube forever.
It was my job to get to the bottom of it, and he was clearly innocent, and Jake clearly made all this shit up.
Listen, but all this stuff is old news. It's water on the bridge.
Yeah.
I really don't care. Like, but Jake Paul is so old news to me. It's such like a distant like thing now, and it's
But
just.
that's
like,
why I want to like. I tweeted something the other day because he reached out to me.
And it's because you're fucking popping.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But for me, it was more like, oh, I feel like somebody like him, in a similar way to Tana. I know her more. I don't know him at all.
Right.
I feel like somebody like him doesn't understand how severe it could get next time he does. Like, he's lucky that you guys are YouTubers and you're not going to sue. But like, if this happened in the real world, he could be thrown in prison.
I know.
Right.
For faking something. So I feel like I want to see what he has to say, but it's interesting to me. It's like, do these kids not know how real this shit is?
They don't.
No, it was like
They're-
a real thing, man. Like we talked.
In my opinion, with Jake Paul, he's all around yes men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who the hell, not even his own family can tell him, no, you're not doing this.
Well, even
you
they're
know?
using him for views.
Right, exactly.
Which is like, I
Exactly.
cried. I actually cried watching one of the mom making a video with Logan.
Why are you vlogging? I'm literally butt ass naked.
Okay, here.
No, what do you mean here? Stop vlogging. What do you even do? Why are you vlogging?
Cuz it's fun.
And it made me cry because I was just like, I don't think they have anybody that's like, oh, hey, we love you as a
Jake had Nick
person.
Crumpton, but then he burned Nick Crumpton, and Crumpton left. So
Yeah.
I don't know all the ins and outs of their stuff.
I do,
I don't
but-
necessarily like talking about stuff.
How
I
do
do.
you guys keep from, like, how do you and your castle over here, how do you guys keep from letting that, does that stuff happen in your industry?
because there's
listen.
not a king. Like you made a joke that he's the king. He's not really the king. And in so many ways, we're equal, and so many other people are equal. Like it's a lot of people working together, as opposed to the way Jake Paul's whole thing is built. Is he's the king, and all these other people are grunts. you
Listen,
know?
for me, like it's been really, really important for me to like keep myself grounded through everything. And like, fortunately for me, I had a normal life. I worked shitty jobs. Like I came from absolutely nothing, and like I don't want to lose this shit. I really don't. I fucking love this stuff, and like I keep myself around a lot of people who tell me no. A lot of people who are like, you're fucking up. A lot of people who like love me and will protect me and will help me, but at the same time like protect me from myself, you know? And I don't get rid of those people. Like I welcome people like that. So long as they got their head on straight and they're I try to find, at the end of the day, I try to find good people. It doesn't matter if you can necessarily gain from them. You obviously want to be around people who can help you and lift you up and push you in the right direction, but not necessarily like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's obviously, it's all
You're a
about the
product
company
of
you
your.
keep.
You're a product of.
It's
your
important to keep
environment.
real
Yeah.
people in your life. Like it really is. It's so important.
What's your like normal, both of you, what is your normal day? Because that's something that I've never seen, like, you don't really vlog or anything, so I
No,
haven't seen that.
so for me, it's like pretty much just I wake up and I'm on Twitter, and you know, I don't leave Twitter. Like I stay on Twitter all day. I have to organize my Fortnite tournaments. I have to find out what's going on with the news and what's going on in the community. And it's just staying in contact with different YouTubers